Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Fears video with Fat Phil, and we are amped up, we're fired up tonight. We're going to be talking about Operation Nightfall era battle. Listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. Normally, I'm here to be the voice of, hey, CG, thanks for free stuff. Nah. This is ridiculous. This is arguably one of the worst things that has ever come into Galaxy of Heroes. And I'm going to say that for a lot of reasons. I think this event is one of the laziest, most ridiculous, boring, overly challenging things that you've ever added into the game. It feels like a rough draft that I would submit to my professors in college. Like, that I'm literally just doing this to, like, meet a requirement. I didn't actually try that hard. It's definitely not finished, but it's going to get me the check mark that I handed in a rough draft. That's what this event feels like right now, and I feel that that's being kind. So, let's talk about that. Let's give a brief moment where we chill it back, thank the channel members for their continued support. If you guys are ever interested, link down below, along with link to Discord, go check that out. Thank you guys again for keeping the faith, just for all the great work you guys do. Again, ever interested in even just joining the Discord, guys. The Discord's the most important thing down there. And of course, liking, subscribing, pushing the algorithm that really helps this channel get viewed. So I appreciate the support. You guys are amazing. Let's get in here. Let's start ranting about Operation KnightFAIL. All right, so Operation KnightFAIL. This is one of the most stupid, ridiculous events I've ever seen in my life. I went into this with low expectations, and I was still shocked at how bad it was. There's a lot of issues going on with this event. The challenge is way above what it should be. It's way above what it should be. Like when you talk about like required units and the details, like just there's no details in it. It's recommended that you have all 4 units at gear 5. I am telling you right now that gear 5s are not getting through that, right? It's insane. And they're like, no, all 4 units. No, all 4 units. No, all 4 units. Like, that's a problem. Like, hello, Earth to CG, there's only 1 damn unit in the game so far that's a part of this. So why the hell are we releasing an event before the team that you have designed this for is there? And you could say, oh, well, we're trying to get it to you early. But then you are pushing people to Relic 9 this character. There are people who made decisions to Relic 9 their clone, trying to, take advantage of this event. You can't put this on the calendar and say, oh, here's the rewards you can get. Just cancel, like, oh, Relic 9 tier isn't available until all, like, it is so ridiculous that this is here already. It is so ridiculous. And it shows the lack of foresight that you have. Like, you should have known that we would freak out about this. You should have known to hold this event until either all the clones are here, or if you want to give out bonus shards for these things, okay, do bonus drops like you did for Gungans and the Battle for Naboo characters. Not this shit. To me, it's lazy. It's wrong. I feel it's taking advantage of people who, and I gotta be very clear. I'm not upset for the players like Arnold. The guys who are gonna, like Old Man Logan be another one. They're gonna take this character to Relic 9 simply because that's what they do. That's not who I'm pissed off for. I'm pissed off for all the players that don't really spend a lot of money, that were trying to make what they thought was a smart investment decision. And now here they are, struggling to even get through tier 5, let alone tier 6. This is insanity. Insanity. Let's talk about a couple other glaring issues. Again, Operation KnightFAIL. Let me use my own Lord Vader. Every time you give us a, borrowed unit for one of these events, it is a turbo dog shit character. I mean, this Lord Vader doesn't have ultimate. It's embarrassing. And you can say, oh, well, we don't want you to, get through this. Like, if I've invested in a Galactic Legend and I have Oppo, what the hell does it matter what gear level Oppo is? And if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, just say, hey, all your clones must survive, and that way I can't get through with like a gear 1 Oppo. Okay, fine. Like, that's okay. But just, let me use my own Lord Vader for these. Like, anytime you give us a borrowed unit, it's a travesty. I should be able to take out that borrowed unit and say, no, let me use my own. Because mine is significantly better than whatever the turbo dog shit you give us in there is. And like, oh, well, we don't want you to use ultimate. Yeah, you don't want to give us a character that'll actually beat this thing. Again, you guys, Capital Games, you had done so well for a little bit, and lately it has just been this, like, shitstorm of dog shit. Things like this, where it's like a really good character, a really good update, and then a really terrible execution of it. Next is the one enemy waves. Every single wave, you're fighting a Jedi Consular, then you fight Shakti, then Keller and Beck, then Jocasta. There's no ads, there's no one else. It's lazy-ass work. It feels lazy. Add more units in there. Like, I would have had so much more fun playing through that if it was Lord Vader and the squad of clones mowing down Jedi. Throw, those other characters on there. I don't care, but give me other Jedi to kill. It feels lazy. It feels so lazy to me. And, like, the one enemy waves, it just felt so boring because you're like, oh, well, Shakti's gonna do this ability. And it's like, I just felt like it was very, very boring. It reminds me of their older style of creating events where they were just mod gates. They were just mod checks or gear checks. The enemy team, like, think about the Rebel Roundup in Tier 3. This is exactly what this event reminds me of, where you're not going to clear Phase 1 simply because of all the loaded turn meter, health, and offense that team has. But if you can survive it, it's autoable, right? That's what this event felt like to me. And that's lazy. Like, just create something that's actually kind of a challenge. Yeah. Craziness to me. And then finally, the whole, again, I was mentioning earlier, like, you need them all, then wait to release it. Just wait. There was no reason to release this event early other than, in my opinion, trying to get people to Relic 9 clones faster, to wail on these guys, and then realize, oh, this event's turbo dog shit. And yes, that's the word of the day, is turbo dog shit. Just wait to release it. You would have so much better PR if you just waited to release this event. If you said, hey, upon our testing, we tried to make this event, a challenge, tried to make it something fun. And the fact that it's simmable too, like, again, like, just hear me out. It's one of those, oh, you can sim it, like, who the hell cares? And, and again, I'm gonna purposefully release this after it, after, this event will potentially go away. But the fact that, like, right now, you have this, hey, it ends in 16 hours, but I'm going to get a refresh. I mean, obviously it's bugged. Now, I'm not saying anything. I know they're going to fix it. But I'm going to wait to release it until afterwards. Because, there's no way that doesn't get caught, that doesn't get picked up, right? There's no way that doesn't get picked up. There's no way that they don't, make sure that doesn't happen again. Because for everybody like myself, I'm going to go back in and try to get extra shards of this. Hopefully it's not patched by then. But that is something that, again, just another, like, glaring issue that they're going to fix that right away. Forget trying to fix the difficulty. They're going to make sure that we don't get extra free stuff. Because why would we ever get free stuff from a game that's free to play? And yes, I do recognize that you're like, oh, well, that's rich coming from somebody who's free to play, or whatever. Again, you've got to think about the optics of this. There are people who don't normally spend money that spent money to try and get to this event, and now they can't play it because it's too challenging. And it's not too challenging because, oh, it's just a, get good or mods. It is clearly a challenging event. It's meant for 4 clones that are not in the game yet. So wait to release it and figure out some other way to get us to spend money. Shouldn't be that hard. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, subscribe, comment. I love you all. May the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, my friends.